From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He will lead this one off today. And we are underway here in Flushing as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up, but I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Here it comes, 2-0. Hit on the ground to third. Flores is there, and that's out number 1. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
Standing in, number 22. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up. Flores over to his left. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 6.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Smith shading to his right, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Number 50 gets the ball for Washington in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Into the upper deck, but foul. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1 on its way. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Outside and a full count. 3-2. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Here's the payoff pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here now is Drupal Cabrera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. A ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike two. Nimmo leads off first with one away. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number two. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2-3-run homers every now and then, but I'll tell you what, you have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb, because you're facing nothing but 1s and 2s. If you're going to beat up the 3, 4, 5 guys in a rotation, you have to find a way to create more scoring opportunities against the 1s and 2s.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. 2 out with the man at first. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Looking up is the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. Michael Conforto connects for a 2-run home run. Number 11 for him on the season, as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores, as he grounds one briskly to short. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out.
Well, you can't fault the effort by the first baseman there. He did his best to make the save, stretching to his backhand side. He just can't quite close the glove on it, so it'll go down as a throwing error.
In now, Dominic Smith, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. And now Bryce Harper. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Count now, a ball and a strike.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Nationals are on the board, trailing 2-1 now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Digging in, Matt Adams.
First baseman, Matt Adams.
First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
No outs, nobody on. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a long solo homer there off the bat of Matt Adams. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Nationals have battled back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Second baseman.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Now another 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Nationals claim a 3-2 lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters are on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is a slider that misses below the zone.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
3 runs already home here. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul. 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Michael Conforto. He's definitely known for that sweet left-handed swing in the top of the order. But he's no slouch defensively as well, showing the ability to come in on baseballs, make diving catches, and throw guys out at the plate.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Stepping in now, number 50. And they will have him bunting with 1 away as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. The second at bat, Trey Turner, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
The 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Wieters at second with 2 down. Popped him up. Smith on the move makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. On now to the bottom of the second. Nationals on top 3-2. Leading off the inning, Devin Mesoraco, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Mesoraco, playing here in his age 29 season, is looking like a near lock at this point to make the All-Star game this year. He's currently the leading vote getter in the league at catcher.
Hey, let's give a round of applause.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
In now, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Toss behind the bat. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. Next up from New York, Zach Wheeler. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Now the 2-0. It's the outside corner, strike one.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
The 2-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball. Jose Bautista would be next. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Mets strand one. They're down 3-2. Back at Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, as we are ready for the third inning in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 22. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 22.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and one gone. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. In now is Anthony Rendon. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. The 1-2. There's a fastball that misses. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
This pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Popped him up. Smith has a play, makes the play, and there are two gone now. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. It's the Nationals 3 and the Mets 2. And here is Jose Bautista now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box as Drupal Cabrera, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to shallow center after it is eaten. He can't get there as it falls in. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Conforto. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Cabrera over at second. Conforto at first, 1 gone. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 2-1 and a double steal try here. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Under it is the left fielder. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Dominic Smith. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Rendon is there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. Still a 3-2 ball game. Here's Matt Adams now.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0. Adams has been having a big season to this point, and so far the fans are rewarding him with a ton of all-star love. He leads all first basemen in votes coming into today.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
Matt Adams in front, 3 balls and a strike to count now. into the corner and slicing foul. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Nimmo going back out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, and it's given the Nats a 4-2 lead. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Conforto sprinting after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Striding in once again, Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
A little low. It's 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side and right into the shift. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-2 Washington. Digging in to try it again, Devin Mesoraco. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Missed with a slider. strike. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Got him.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Popped him up. Murphy calls for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
So here now is the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Outside, 3-0 now. Brandon Nimmo would be next. Here it is, the 3-0. And this misses as well. Ball four. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Brandon Nimmo. First offering on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. Wheeler leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They trail it here 4-2. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, number 50. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 50.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 1 down.
batter, number 7, shortstop.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. 0-1 the count. 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Hit out towards second, right to Cabrera. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 22.
Digging in once again, number 22. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope,
and he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. Four 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
So 1-1. He's in there for the second strike. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Four runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Nimmo, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, Zero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single. Yeah,
no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Bryce Harper would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Bryce Harper.
Striding in now for the Nats, Bryce Harper. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nats leave a pair as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. So striding in as Dribble Cabrera. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Up around the face. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Ready once again, Michael Conforto. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Conforto behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
There's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. After the walk, a quick check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
That's inside. 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. .30 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
On his way out to the mound now, the Washington manager. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 in the third. Not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead.
Now pitching for the Nationals, number 60.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
One and two to Dominic Smith. Conforto at second. Flores is over at first with one away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Digging in, Devin Mesoraco. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Mesoraco is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 67.
Matt Adams will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Daniel Murphy will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch. And a fastball just a bit high. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
popped him up. Foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Ready for another shot now. Adam Eaton. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. One and 2 now to Adam Eaton.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Wieters. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball. 1-2. One-two. Is taken high above the zone. Eaton, the runner at first with 2 gone. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington, but they still lead this one 4-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ahmed Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. A fastball for a strike. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
2-2 pitch just missed.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. One out, nobody on. Two and 0 now. Kelly playing here in his age 29 season. This is his first year at the big league level. The 2-0 on the way. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. Well, this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Now the 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 38, Anthony.
Mark Reynolds is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bautista on the run. One away. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. That misses. 1-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
In now, number 22. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Sean Kelly gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready for another chance? Jose Bautista. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Bautista gets his lead at first, nobody out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Three and 0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
3-0 pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Riding in once again, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Ready with the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Next for the Mets, Dominic Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Two balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
3-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And they're able to get the force at home for a big out number 2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Nationals, number 51.
Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Here's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Nice job there by the Washington bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Nationals lead it 4-2. In now is Anthony Rendon. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Again, a 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Flores scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. In now for Washington, Bryce Harper. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Matt Adams will be next. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 2 down. Here's Matt Adams now. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Well, there's another bullet base hit. They've already stranded 11 runners. Could this be the even dozen, D-Row?
This is a hitting coach's nightmare right here. You work so hard to learn how to hit with runners in scoring position. To leave 11, potentially 12 runners on base is a sin.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. The 1-0. Soft liner to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Brandon Nimmo will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Comes set with the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. This will get foul for strike 2. Rosario on second. Reyes at first with no outs. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And that misses 2-2. That one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll just step on first here to take the Shure out. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider.
Counts 1-0.
A 1-0 delivery. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Here now the 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And there's out number 2. So a big moment here, and standing in as Asdrubal Cabrera, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matt. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on swivel.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. Still down by a count of 4-2. Jerry Blevins enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Daniel Murphy now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. Known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 delivery. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. In now is Adam Eaton. No hits to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 1. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman Cabrera. And very quickly there, they're 2 down to start the inning. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble out a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Nothing doing here this half. Nationals fail to add on here in the 9th. Last chance coming up for the Mets. They remain down by a count of 4-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kelvin Herrera takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 40.
Michael Conforto will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Grounded to the right. Murphy has it. And there's one down now. Ready once again, Wilmer Flores. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
One out, nobody on. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Comes set and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The Mets down to their final strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Swing and a ground ball to third, but foul. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
4-2 the final score today. The Washington Nationals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Number 60 gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Kelvin Herrera closes the door for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.